Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2021, which means it's time to show you the best tips and tricks from the last tournaments of 2020. Let's start with the Mirage, which has finally been sent for remaking. Do you know that this is the only map that hasn't been redesigned since the game was released? Art showed a good way to control B plant. He spotted the enemy on the shard and put smoke in front of the forest and gets one way for himself. So, he got good view to the shard and the exit from the kitchen, thanks to which he killed Nav. This smoke is quite simple. The main thing to remember is not to throw it too close or too far. Because of this, as you can see, you might not see anything, and as a result, smoke is hardly implemented. You can throw it just with the right mouse button along this line. If you throw it closer to yourself, then there will be a good view to exit the shard. If further away from yourself, the view to the shard is worse, but one way is also formed to the kitchen. On the other side of the smoke, it is really difficult to notice you, and it's not obvious to the opponent that you might be there. Another one way on the Mirage, but from Amine. In the match against Furia, he occupied B apps with it. This smoke is not new, but this version of throwing is new. He knows Henny and shoot, but as you can see from Henny's face, he knows Amane only by the light from the shot. It is not necessary to throw it at this point, there is a large range. After which, you need to carefully stand on the edge of chest of drivers on the left and slowly move to the left until there is enough view. With AVP, you can see better here and even see the distance into the other pass. But with AR, like AK-47 or M4, it is easier to kill with such narrow view. The enemy can't see you at all, and even if you are slightly visible, this is not most obvious position to immediately notice and aim. This smoke gives a huge advantage for you. And one more one-way smoke on Mirage, which Ken is through in the game against Furia. It's funny, so far all one-way smokes on this video are related to Furia. Thanks to this smoke, Ken sharp killed Henny and entered the A plant. From Henny's perspective, it is clear that he knew about this smoke, but didn't see Kenny at all. While Kenny in connector saw Henny without any problems and instantly killed him. To throw it, you need to stand at close range to this corner, move your crosshair to the top of the spot and make jump throw. After this, you can go to the connector and you will definitely not be killed from the city side, because you are not visible at all due to the smoke. Even climb on the firebox, you won't be visible. It is worth to say that due to this smoke, Kelly won the round. CS is a game of details. Use everything that you have. Interesting nifty smoke, it's one man again. Bump into this corner, move across her in the middle between the light and the dark boards, and throw. At first, it might not be obvious, but after a short walk in the smoke, you open at this angle, with a view on the wall mid. And opponents 100% will not wait you from here. The main question is how to get there correctly. You need to rest against the fence. You will understand that you stop because the knife in your hands will stop moving. After which, you carefully jump and go forward, based on the sound of the fall. After this, you need to turn around 90 degrees, rest against the corner and jump. If it seems difficult for you, then you need to practice a little. It will work out from first time and give you a big advantage. Unusual wallbang from Alex to Alex in a nasty position. Apparently, Alex knew from watching the opponent's games that Rush often stands here and based on the sound of grenade throwing that we see with Rush POV, he shoot. Then Cloud9 quickly entered the A plant and won the round. If you know that this position is constantly occupied and prevents you from entering A plant, all you need to do is to orient yourself in the center of the white line, move your crosshair to the right and shoot. If the enemy is standing, he will be killed in the head. But often, they sit in this position. You won't get killed from the same point. In this situation, you need to aim somewhere here. And now, it's time for my personal development of a tricky Molotov. Align yourself at the end of the arrow, then move your crosshair at the intersection of the line and the pipe, move it a little bit higher and throw it. This is a Molotov on the main, which is practically invisible, and in the bustle, the enemy might notice it. It can also help when you quickly occupy vents, but the team plans to go A. Blast on the stream showed how Christy tried to shoot the enemy at the pit. I had never seen such a shot and decided to check. It turned out that he was shooting in the wrong direction, but I found the right point. When you suspect that the enemy is standing and controlling the short in the pit, especially if there is a smoke in the window, you can try luck. Stand here, move your crosshair somewhere there, like in this video, and shoot. This will almost 100% kill him in the head. Also, you can check if he is standing there. Point the crosshair here and pull it. If everything is done correctly, you will see his nickname.
Faven's holding from Pop Dog. They tapped the bomb. The bomb is
Faven's perfect flash, thanks to which Eden Power round was won. So, you need to rest against this corner, turn around, and relative to the second line above the door. Move the crosshair here and make a jump throw. A grenade flies onto the plant, even without glass broken from above. All nearby position will be blind. It's useful when you suspect that enemy is pushing you or the bomb is planted for up down and you want to pick. Another one way, but this time on dust 2, which will greatly help you keep the plant. You need to stand in this corner, I am just below the piece of iron, and press the right mouse button. Smoke will always lie down as needed, by analogy with the doors on mid. Now you can jump on this box and control the passage through the door and the passage through the window. Enemy can't see anything at all. He can only guess that you are standing there, but in any case, you will kill him first. MLG and Human Molotov to cut off the opponent's path to meet on Vertigo. If you throw him correctly, which is not so easy, then the Molotov will fly faster than your opponent gets there. From the point of throwing, somewhere here, you need to make a small hole here. Aim the sight on the left side of this cutout and throw it from a run, when your crosshair reaches this part of the beam. With my friend, I decided to check how fast this Molotov is, and here is what happened. He lost almost half his HP, given that I hadn't trained this Molotov much and it could be even faster. This is a gold result. If you want to know, this year I will continue to delight you with CSGO content. Everything will only get better, but for now, thank you for watching and good luck, have fun.